and welcome to the Crow's Nest.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Olivia, and today is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017.
At this time, let us pause for a moment of silence.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our message for today is about being a person of character.
John Adams, the second President of the United States, wrote the following in a letter to his son, John Quincy Adams. You will remember that all the end of study is to make you a good man, a useful citizen.
Resilience. This is the art of keeping going even when things are looking dark, of accepting reversals as normal, of refusing to frighten others with one's own fears, and of remembering that human nature is in the end reassuringly tough. Empathy. The capacity to connect imaginatively with the sufferings and unique experiences of another person. Patience. We lose our temper because we believe that things should be perfect. We've grown so good in some areas, like putting men on the moon, we're ever less able to deal with things that still insist on going wrong, like traffic, government, other people. We should grow calmer and more forgiving by getting more realistic about how things actually tend to go. Sacrifice. We're hardwired to seek our own advantage, but also have this miraculous ability very occasionally to forego our own satisfactions in the name of someone or something else. Politeness. Politeness has a bad name. We often assume it's about being fake, which is meant to be bad, as opposed to really ourselves, which is meant to be good. However, given what most of us are really like deep down, we should spare others too much exposure to our deeper selves. We need to learn manners, which aren't evil. They're the necessary internal rules of civilization. Humour. Seeing the funny sides of situations and of oneself doesn't sound very serious, but it's integral to wisdom because it's a sign that one's been able to put a benevolent finger on the gap between what we want to happen and what life can actually provide. Self-awareness. To know oneself is to try not to blame others for one's troubles and moods, to have a sense of what's going on inside oneself and what actually belongs to the world. Forgiveness. Forgiveness means a long memory of all the times when we wouldn't have got through life without someone cutting us some slack. Hope. The way the world is now is only a pale shadow of what it could one day be. We're still only at the beginning of history. Confidence. The greatest projects and schemes die for no grander reason than that we don't dare. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's based on a constant awareness of how short life is and how little we ultimately lose from risking everything. Let's try to keep these in mind and practice them a little every day.
For lunch today, our menu will be Crispitos or pizza, cheese sauce, refried beans, broccoli, salad, and a banana. Or you can choose a grilled chicken salad.
The 4-H archery program for students 9 to 13 will begin meetings at 5:30 and student ages 14 to 18 at 6:30 each Tuesday and Thursday, beginning August 29th at the Hamilton Rec Center. The cost of the program is $25 and the application can be downloaded at the address below.
This morning will be our final day for Global Scholar. We would like to thank students for doing their best during testing. Finish up strong today with the language arts test.
WMS students are invited to join the Pep Club. The cost is only $5 and with membership, you will get into one game free in each sport, have special activity days, and even preferred seating. Please see Miss Heather in the lunchroom any morning before the bell this week to join.
On the pillow and have some fun today. Go to some games to get in for free. Just join and then you will see. We get to eat pizza and some hot dog too. So why not join for the free? All there and be part of us. Hit jump and don't make me bust. We'll scream and yell and hoot and holler and roar. This it's only $5. Go pirate, go pirate, pirate, go pirate. Hither be, I can say no silver and have some fun today. Go to some games to get in for free. Just join and then you will see. We get to eat pizza and some hot dog too. So why not join for the free? All there and be part of us. Hit something and don't make me bust. We'll scream and yell and hoot and holler and roar. This it's only $5. Go pirate, go pirate, 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 pirate, go pirate.
The Winfield Pirates will take on Simpsey Valley this Thursday night at 7 p.m. in Simpsey Valley. Come out and support our Pirates.
As many of you may know, we have been fortunate enough at WMS to add a new home ec program this year. Miss Peoples spent a good portion of her summer, along with many generous volunteers, renovating the old kitchens in the 5th grade hall and making them brand new. The Crow's Nest is very excited to announce that we will be airing a new segment full of useful kitchen and cooking tips from Miss Peoples' students. Welcome everyone to the first edition of School Network Star.
You can be the next School Network star.
Hi, I'm Brock.
And I'm Brooks. And our cooking tip is to demonstrate how to deblood venison, otherwise known as deer meat.
Why is there a need to deblood deer meat? Well, the bacteria in the blood can be harmful to us, so you will need to deblood the deer meat to get rid of all causes of bacteria and other diseases.
Alright, you're going to have, your materials are going to be vinegar, salt, you can have a seasoning if you want to, tenderizer, buttermilk, hot water, and a sharp something, scissors.
I will now demonstrate what to do. I'm going to take your sharp something scissors, hold it over your bowl, and cut along the pack. Throw it away. Now, take your meat and dump it down into the bowl. You really do not want to spill this stuff on your counter. Okay, shake it up a bit, get all the excess off of it, put it back down in the bowl, and now we're ready to put on the stuff to drain it from.
So first, you're going to put the hot water on.
Then you're going to take the vinegar and pour over it.
Then you want to take some buttermilk, pour over it.
Now, what you want to do is after you pour in all of your ingredients, you know, take a spatula or something that you can push around the deer meat and make sure that all of it gets covered in the vinegar, water, and buttermilk.
So now that we've stirred everything up, you're going to get the salt, open it up, pour a little bit over the top of it as much as you want to, it don't really matter.
Now what you want to do is make sure that all of it gets covered in the salt, re-stir it with the salt in it, and now that you've done that, you are done for the first part of it. Now, another process that you want to do is after that it's been sitting for at least an hour and a half, what you want to do is start pressing on the meat. You're going to take the meat and take your tenderizer and take the meat and press down on it. As of right now, blood is still coming out of the meat, so it is not ready yet. You will continue to press down until until there's no more blood to come out.
Then you know that the food is ready to cook.
And now, ways to prepare it. What you want to do is, after it's all sat for a while, you're going to take your stuff, your venison rub right here, take it and pour it over the top of it. Make sure it gets coated in it. Take the spatula and stir it up. You got any sides that you'd like to go with it?
Anything's really good with it. Mashed potatoes, green beans, anything like that.
One that I always like to have with it is biscuits. Biscuits are real good with it. Garlic biscuits, yes. And now another way that you can do it, you can either put it in the skillet and fry it, you can put it on the grill, or you can bake it in the oven if you'd rather do that.
And that's it for our cooking tip from the Pioneer Kitchen.
See you next week for the next School Network Star Cooking Tip.
The Crow's Nest would like to wish a very happy birthday today to Cody Dodd and Lucy Garner. Enjoy your special day.
That's the view from the Crow's Nest. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Thank you.